Out here with my Connie Corso. Long time since we've been outside. Go get it. Look at Debo. These guys ain't been outside in months. I've been working hard. It's messed up. I might have to start not working so hard so I can be with my dogs. Because if the job fire me or they merge, I'm gonna need my dogs to keep me afloat. This girl's about 100 and, I want to say 105. She's 110. But, she just stretched that 50. She just stretched 25, 30 yards on me. First time he been out in a minute. He been eating his little fat ass. Milan's out here. She ain't been outside in such a long time. So I know she's probably not in shape for this. But we had to, we had some issues with Milan hurting her Achilles or her leg or whatever. And I think it was because I just worked these dogs way too much. Or I just worked way too early. I think when you have Mastiffs, do not do any work until your dog is 2 years old. No work. Not too much fetch. Don't try to overfeed them. And I will admit, I'm guilty of all these things. When she was a puppy, I fed her lots of protein, meats, and she ate a lot. And I thought I was gonna have to get rid of her because she hurt her leg. She tried to run really fast. And I thought she popped the leg out of the socket or whatever, but I don't know, she held back, so. Go me now. One thing, these Connies are runners, but she has not been outside running. This is a $5,000 dog, y'all. And I ain't paid $5,000 for her. And if you get a puppy from me, you won't pay $5,000 either. But it's a good dog. One thing I can say, do not buy a dog because of how big it is. If it's a big type of dog. Because you're gonna be sad. Look at these dogs running. One thing I can say about Connie Corsos is, I don't know, they say they're aggressive, but I think everything believes on dogs. I just walked up to two guys and we were talking and being friends, and the dogs didn't have one problem with this guy. Hey, these dogs are running like they never skipped a beat. You would have thought they never just spent like the last 3 months without a walk. But dogs are very versatile. It's one thing I can say. You don't have to walk them, as much as you think. And sometimes you got to walk them more than what you're doing. So, what I would say is a workout like this can last a dog a whole month. I mean, not a whole month, a week. No, she's out of it. She's toast. She's gonna be catching her breath. And she is 2 years old. But if you can see, she still has a lot of growing to do because we could really get her muscular and get her endurance up much higher. Hopefully we breed her this year. But even if we don't breed her, she'll still just be a good dog to have around. Quality dog. I actually saw some 150-pound Rottweilers, and she measures up right with them. Like, her head is bigger than theirs, or right just as big. And I can guarantee you that if a dog is 150 pounds, it's not running like my Connie Corso. I'm an honest breeder, and I'll say that Milan is right there at about like 112, 115. Probably not even 115, but she's been 115. Look, she's run up that hill. She is stretching. So what that tells me is her muscles are strong. Milan, come here, girl. Look, now she's running downhill. But what that tells me is basically Milan, and you see Debo, he's Camelot bloodline. He's a little short guy. But what this tells me is, you know, she's prime and ready. Even though she hasn't been out here doing this stuff, she can do it because basically it's just in her blood. And she's mature also. She can run, y'all. And she sticks close. She's not like looking for any trouble. She just sticks close. But I mean, I doubt if you would want to set her off. She sticks very close. Look, won't move. This is the qualities you want in a dog. You know, my wife was talking about a dog had a lot of bone and size earlier, but just look how this dog is just sticking close. She's not going anywhere. Just looking in the eyes to make sure we good. This is what you want. Not overly aggressive, just sticking with his owner, looking for direction. And I would doubt if you would want to do anything aggressive around this dog because it's going to react accordingly. More than like, I doubt if it's going to just look at you. Look, that person just turned around and said, I'll jog the other way. That's the type of things that happen when they see you with a dog like this. People tend to go in the other direction. We're going to end this because my memory is probably full. We got a dog show tomorrow. I wish I could bring this guy and this guy, but bringing Bishop. We didn't put too much size on Bishop, but where he's going. Thanks for tuning in. We're working. Work them dogs.